Well, good morning, good people. It's your Guild Master Papa Smurf here with another little, I don't know what to call this. I've got Callie the Korthos guide on. She's just reincarnated. She's on her fourth life. Uh, Reincarnated gnome, first reincarnated gnome, last life. So we just started racials, but she is a warlock. The intention is to get her up to 2 levels of rogue and the rest in warlock, and we'll work on another gnome life and another 5k favor. And we're going to start off her leveling right here in Saltmarsh. Now, all I've done so far, as you can tell, she's here at rank 2, level 1. She's just skipped the Korthos storyline, gone and picked up some basic stuff. A companion to follow her along for lulz, her mount, some invisibility scrolls, which will be very useful, which we'll show you in a minute. A couple of pots for various purposes, exploration mostly, and to keep her alive. Her basic spells are on. Let's go ahead and get started. So here we are in Saltmarsh. This is a level 3 area. All the quests are level 3. We're not going to do them right now, but because we're here already, I'm going to go ahead and pick them up. All right. I picked up the quests. Go ahead and head out into the wilderness. And here we are, the Wilderness Saltmarsh. It's a level 3 wilderness zone. Very nice, pretty landscape. Excellent gear drops, I should say. We're not going to take the quests. We're not going to do the quests right now. Take the quests. We're not going to do them. First thing we're going to do is just right up here and, whoa, hello. I see we have a rare encounter. So let us prepare for the rare encounter. Need a shield spell. And I think I'm going to go ahead and drop take a look out. There we go. Now we just got this guy left. Where are you at? There you go. Well, there we go. Fast healing from past life kicks in. We get rarer damage. Obviously, when we were heading up to reincarnate this past life, we made sure we hit epic fast healing 3 times. That's going to help out a lot too.
A decrepit house stands atop.
Here's a quick 173 from the Explorer.
Blows in off the waves, carrying the briny stink of churning salt water.
And I literally have no gear on, no feather falling, nothing.
Fisherfolk and sailors come to this thriving temple.
Okay, do we have another?
Of the sea.
We have another rare, no rare, okay. Alright. Before we get too much further. Sometimes there's an Udiug by the town dump, and I don't want him to see me. But before that, we're going to ride out to have a look at.
The catch of the day is large, scaly, and filled with teeth as sharp as spears.
Man, well,
For a moment,
the Odiug is there, but I don't want to take him on.
What vile thing have you discovered? Then you realize it's the town dog.
Odiug is a very tough opponent. I'll tell you what. If I level up, I'll come back and take him on. What do you say?
It looks as though
There we
many
go.
travelers have used this campsite to pass the night over the years. A lone cottage stands here, abandoned and overgrown.
Nice. Okay. And because we're invisible, we lost our address. Various displacer beast up, but we're not going to fight him this time. See, right now, oh, as much as I'd love to take on some of these rare mobs, it would not be prudent. All right. Oh, hello.
Massive tracks in the mud
There we go.
lead to a dark and stinking den. You come across a crude statue of a giant frog. It seems to be made of packed dirt. At least, you hope it's dirt. The lizard folk have built a crude shrine as a way of marking the new boundary of their territory.
No troll. Troll rare pops up in that little ruins that we passed by. But we're not worried about that for now. Oh, I think I've become visible.
This small druid's grove is a quiet haven of peace.
I got to level 31.
A large hole leads down beneath the earth. Strange sounds and a stranger smell from the burrow. The deck is littered with dead sailors. They didn't die in the wreck. Their wounds suggest that they were slain with spears.
Well, it was probably these guys that killed them, wouldn't you think?
The Sahuagin have captured the seaside fortress from the lizard folk. They're using it as their base of operations for their invasion of the coast.
There's where the lizard folk got massacred.
Judging from the corpses, it was a battle that the lizard folk clearly lost.
Is it
This ship
shipwreck?
seems to have sunk very recently. The main cabin appears to be completely intact.
Oopsie. Hi, how you doing? Quite often there's a rare here. There she is. We're not going to take her on right now. We're just going to hop in here and go,
Hastily erected
hi.
fortifications surround a low entrance into the hillside. This is the lizard folk's new lair.
Heading out.
Vast skeleton
There we go.
just below the surface of
Isn't that
the
cool?
water. You idly wonder whether it's been there for months, years, or centuries.
Hard to say. It's hard to say.
A beacon stands here to warn ships away from the dangers of the headland at night. No one has used the warehouses of Crapper's Cove for years.
We're no longer
Officially
invisible.
anyway. Rumor has it that some of them, a long-abandoned tower stands crumbling on the hillside. The upper floors have long
Wanna
since
fight a giant?
collapsed, but stairs lead down into the dark.
I'm not fighting the giant, but the troll is going to get me. Okay. I just don't do enough damage to stop those trolls. Alright, moving on. I don't have any gear. No gear. No gear. There's no gear. Alright.
This ring of
There we
ancient
go.
standing stones commands a fine view of the sea. Yet, for some reason, it gives you an uncomfortable feeling.
Yeah. Can I get the... Oh, nope. I can't. Nope. Alright, I got my horse on. We are riding and we are clear. Okay, there's an Odiug that I'd like to take on, obviously. And we want to go collect our loot. The Displacer Beast is up. The Siren's out there. We could get some more of these rares, but we got to level up. There's a Warlock Trainer. Hello, Warlock Trainer. I'd like to become a level 2 Warlock, please. Search, spot, yes, yes. Spellcraft, concentration. I think I need some more use magic device. At some point, not right now, but at some point, I'll be throwing positive healing spells at epics, so may as well get a point and heal. There we go. Jump is a good spell to pick up, and we're done there. Action points to spend. in Tainted Scholar. Let's see if we can do a little bit more damage to those trolls that we've been having issues with. And also, let's go ahead and get the first installment on Feigned Health. This is a very, very, very useful ability at low levels. Whenever you cast spells on yourself or your allies, you get temporary hit points equal to a portion of your charisma score that lasts for up to 3 minutes. It's a third, and then 2/3, and then all the way. There's 3 different levels of this Feigned Health that you can pick up. And it's really, really good stuff. All we did here was just increase our damage output, and as you can see, I cast my shield spell, I get some bonus hit points. Easy peasy. Hopefully we haven't oh, adventure's still going. Alright. Well, my shield spell's off, so I'm going to need to put that back on again because I'm planning on taking on that area. Alright, there is the thingamajig right there. I'm going to go get ready. Alright. So I've got Angel Tears Elixir handy. Okie dokie, let's go get it.
For a moment, you're taken aback by the sprawling pit and the foul smell. What vile thing have you discovered? You realize it's the tower.
Nice. He didn't manage to land a hit. All right. Yay, I have no need for that. Now we're going to go dominate those trolls and get our treasure chest from the giant. Along the way, I'm going to take a look and see if there is a certain rare available. Now, there are obviously smugglers here. Yeah, another false spell here. Oh yeah, and jump. Okay. That right there is a rare. All right. So we got a rare over there and some trash mobs. So let's... I've got the trash mobs. Oh, shoot. Bards. Apparently there's some mobs over there she's trying to shoot at. What do we get? Loot, guys. It's loot. Okay. Now remember we had a giant up there at the top of the hill. Let me wait just a moment. We're going to heal up. Oh, never mind. We're healed up. Ah, love fast healing. All right. Fast healing we got from getting to epic level in a past life. Epic level 30 and then doing an epic reincarnation. There you go. Epic level reincarnation. Level 30 you reincarnate back down to level 20 and acquire certain perks. In this particular case, I picked up fast healing, and I did it 3 times. So every minute I get 3 stacks of fast healing. As long as I'm not dead, it does me pretty good. Alright, so we found our giant. We found Leticia. There's another rare we can get. We can get this rare every single time you come out to Salt Marsh. Every time.
This
And that is right here.
Stones commands a fine view of the sea. Yet, for some reason, it gives you an uncomfortable feeling.
Clear out the birds really quick here. Not a problem, not a problem. And we got the standard standing stone balancing puzzle. So the 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And it summons this guy. Getting a little firebolt there. If you don't sidestep, they can hit you. A little bit of loot. Pause for a bit of coffee. Now, we know that the siren is down there on the other side of that hill. We know that the troll did not spawn. I didn't... Ah, darn it. I should have checked to see if the sea lion was up. But I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll run down here. We'll get the siren. We'll take a look and see if the sea lion is up. And then we'll look for another rare on our way back to the Displacer Beast. How's that for a plan? Now, before we do any of that, sometimes there is a crocodile that spawns right here. And if he's here, there'll be a chest. He's here. There's a chest. We're going to make him pop out. Oh, there he is. Big crocodile. Yeah. All right. I have +5 tools. I do not need the Masterwork tools. Mounting back up. And we're going to go from that salty, healing up along the way, along the main path. And along the main path, there is no aggro. So if you've got fast healing on and you've had a tough battle, you can always hit this path. Run on it for a while to shed your aggro. Heal back up. But now we are in position, I think. Clear out some mobs along the way. Let's get our suspect. There we go. So the whaler, the Kelpie whaler, we've hit a few times, and she is down. And the crocodile next to her is down. And let's not aggro that group over there if we can help it. Grab some easy loot. We don't seem to be having any particular problems with the mobs here, so haven't used the scrolls of invisibility as much as I could. One thing I want to look for is, I'll tell you when I come back. There is indeed a sea lion there. All right. All right. Now, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Out up here real quick. We're going to come along the water line over here. We're going to look for a crate. If we see the crate, then that means that there is another rare, water weird, that will be accompanied by these guys right here. But I do not see the crate, and that means no water weird. All right. Okay. Past Thousand Teeth Slayer. Come around up here. There is sometimes a named Manticore up there, but not right now. Okay. Reorient, come back around this way. And come up on the back side of the shed here. Ooh, didn't quite make it up there. All right, not a problem. We'll try again. We're on the top of the shed. Oh, there we go. That's a good spot. There we go. All right. We have to kill off some things. All right. Oh well. Pesky, pesky ravens. All right, we got our displacer beast. All right, now the next part we're going to do is look for a different rare. Oh, I'm going to need to expand my map. I did not do this earlier when I was doing my basic setup, so my apologies. Usually I have the map expanded so we can see where we're going. And the place where we're going is going to be midway in between here and that campsite. And it's going to be a junction right about there. So let's go here. Make a little orientation check. We're going to be heading towards that little tiny dot on our mini map. Little tiny dot. All right. The cat pushed the door open, so we're going to be hearing a little bit of street noise in the background. Over here, we've got some wargs. That's fun. We're looking for something else. Did I see it? Did I see it? Did I see it? I didn't see it. Did you see it? I didn't see it. There's a spot over here on the ground where, right there. Sometimes there's a shambling mound that spawns there. Oops, sorry. Got ourselves a little problem with wolves. Anyway. Not interested in being chased by wargs right now. Shambling Mound didn't spawn. Moving over here to the campsite.
It looks as though
Swiveling
travelers
from
have
here
used
to
this
there.
campsite
This is
to
kind
pass
of
the
a
night over the years.
landmark or something. There we go. So somewhere in between here and there, there's going to be a that building up there. Ah, there it is. There's going to be a great big old rock. That big old rock is where a named fire beetle spawns. Fire beetle's not there. So we're going to go ahead and turn and move up this way and look for an abandoned building. There it is. And here is our other rare. Hang on a second. Let me ride around once. Don't seem to have any hostile aggro. Alright, that'll work. And we'll talk to this guy. Fault and Coral. Hello, how you doing? We want you to come back to Eberron with me because the gatekeepers, this guy's been missing. And he's been out looking for, well, you could have guessed it, the Codex of Infinite Planes. Yep. So he informs us that the local Sohagan have one of the pages of the Infinite Planes. They're going to be using it for foul deeds, of course. But he did find a remnant, and he's playing with it. No, he doesn't want to come back. And now we get to fight a champion evil druid. Yay! Isn't that fun? Alright. And he goes down. Oh. And he goes down. Like I said. There we go. Mountain back up. And we have hit every place where we can go to for explorers. And we actually collected 10 out of 17 possible rares. Hey, you know what? We got 41 out of 50 kills. Let's go ahead and get 9 more kills really, really fast. Here's 2. That's 8. Oh, yeah. 7. We're not a very heavily populated area. Oh, there's some rats. 6, 5, 4. There we go. 3, 2. There we go. That's it. Now we get all kinds of mobs. Let's get out of here before it becomes 100. All right, we're back in town. Feeling pretty good about ourselves. We head back to the Gatekeeper's Grove. And we're going to have him send us to the Keep on the Borderlands. We have been here before. You, you know what? My apologies. Let me do something really quick here. The cat pushing the door open had me momentarily distracted, and I didn't do something I probably should have done. Let's go over here to our enhancements. We've got 4 spent in our enhancement tree. We're going to go ahead and put one more in there, just one more point, and we've got and 1 point remaining, but we're going to save that for right now. We're just going to accept what we got, close that out there. Now whenever we throw our spell, we're going to get even more hit points. Now to get this first bit of experience, all you got to do is right away and come back, and there we go. Isn't that marvelous?
Constant monster attacks have driven the valley's residents to take refuge behind the keep's walls.
Very, very prudent. Very prudent indeed. The first thing we're going to do is come out here and have a look at a tree. Here it is. There's a tree.
Taller than any of the other trees, dominates this corner of the valley.
There may be a bear chasing me. The bear has probably given up the chase. But we will be encountering monsters very soon.
The road leading up into the mountains has been blocked.
There we go. Up this hill. As you can see, we got a little fountain here. It's like a potion of wonder. You never know what you're going to get. Water affinity. That means we're going to do extra cold damage with our blasts. That's awesome. There are nobles in the camp, and that means that the rare is up here, because the rare is the Knoll. What is she? A Knoll commander or something? Knoll hunter. Nice. So there is a rare that we pick up. Lenses of Peering. This is a nice item, but it doesn't have a mythic bonus. We're not really picking them up right now unless they have a mythic bonus. But there you go. For low-level rogues, first level, search and spot, blue augment. Gotta love it. I'm gonna take my loot, the rest of the loot. I'm going to yoink it. Here we go. Getting back on our horse. And we're heading off to new locations, by golly. Pardon me, Wolfie.
The water wheel continues to turn at this mill, even though the owners have long since fled to the safety of the keep.
They were smart. Now, real quick, we're going to come over here and check and see if the rare is up. There is a rare named Lump. He's here, and Lump sat alone in a boggy marsh and got himself whacked for whatever was in his chest. There's a glorious guard shield, large shield, no mythic. No need to pick it up. There is no mythic. If you didn't have one and you needed a large shield, there you go.
Someone's plans for a nice quiet picnic on this island came to an unexpected end.
Hello, fire beetles. Goodbye, fire beetles. Alright. This is a good place to lose your aggro. Sometimes there is a Griffin up here. Where is today? Glorious Guard, large shield, no mythic bonuses. Alright. Oh my goodness. Can't push the door open again. Bill, Betty, what are you doing? Are we playing this game? Getting close to feeding time, I'm telling you what. Close to feeding time, the cats get restless. But it's cold outside today, and I'm wasting energy with an electric heater. I don't have my stove lit because we're getting ready to clean it out for tonight. Temperature's getting ready to drop down into the teens, maybe even into single digits, and it's going to be that way for about a week. So I've let the stove go cold for tonight, or today, and plan is we'll clean out all the ashes so we have room for a couple of days worth of heavy use. No feather falling, but I've got a pretty good tumble skill. And shield just expired. I think it's just the one spider though. Sometimes the rare large spider drops here. She's not here today. But we are going to need that crest. Okay, got the crest of the spider. Everybody happy? Tally ho.
Dense webs cover the trees in this dark and isolated gorge.
All right. Coming out of there, we're going to make a quick sweep up into the right where the hunting lodge is. There is sometimes a rare clawfoot down here. I do not see the rare clawfoot. Clawfoot's just another way of saying a raptor. Alright, coming straight back down. Go. Just getting no clawfoot here. Sometimes there is a rare crab up here. Or crayfish, sorry, crab, crayfish. Do not see the rare crayfish. Run for the lizard village. This is going to be the most danger close we're going to get.
The local lizard folk have grown bold. They've built a camp down by the water, right in the center of the valley.
There is a Mantle of Gentle Descent, and even though it doesn't have a mythic bonus on it, I don't have a feather falling item right now, so 21, no gear. Look, oh, I have a cloak. Let's not show the cloak. Alright, now I need to find, there it is. Oh yeah. Alright. Having acquired a couple of crests, we're going to go ahead and head to where the third crest can be found. Keep of the Borderlands, much like Salt Marsh, it's got a place where you can summon a demon. Seems to be a fairly popular thing in wilderness areas, is have some sort of way to summon a demon or an Abishai or
This was once a great and
something.
impressive tower,
It is
but it was
Abishai,
reduced
devils.
to rubble in a battle
There
long
you go.
ago.
Right up here. There's our third crest. All right. And of course, it's an explorer point too, so we're all for that. All right, coming on down out of the hills. There we go. Now we had. Let's see if we can find. See if we can find ogre up here. No ogre. Just a little camp, some breakables. All right. Oh, look at that! I can feather fall now. Isn't it gorgeous? All right. Rest shrine right there. And close by the rest shrine, there is sometimes a rare right here. He's not here. That takes us by
A small
fishing shack.
stands deserted on the riverbank.
Okay. Named Satyr here sometimes. He's not here today. So we are out of here. And coming down to visit this. Oh, wow, they hit me.
A smashed wagon stands in the middle of the road, all that remains of an ambushed caravan.
I am going to need to come up with a way of dealing with large numbers of enemies.
A monster attack has reduced this farmstead to a smoking ruin.
Well, wasn't that fun? All right. So here is another one of those mystic fountains. Bold strength. Oh. Guess it's better than nothing. And there we have, looky, an abandoned grave. Sometimes there is there's a white there, rare encounter. Not today. Moving on to the next rare encounter. Possibly a harpy. Maybe. Sometimes. Sometimes you get this. Harpy right here. Yoink that treasure. Traveler's bracers. Good for elemental resistances, no mythics. I don't want them. I'll just have to throw them away later. Go ahead. Mount back up. Zip along this hillside here. What a lovely looking tree. Isn't that a lovely tree? And standing stones again.
Stones stand in a ring. The
Seems to be a
weathered pillars
theme.
Look like they've been here for a very long time.
Dungeons and Dragons Online is hosted online. Dungeons and Dragons Online is hosted by Standing Stone Games at the moment. They've been taking care of us for a while.
Small, squalid cave entrances dot the ravine walls. These must be the Caves of Chaos, where the cultists and their monster allies have made their base.
There we have.
This newly built statue gestures menacingly at the keep down below. The cult of evil chaos has made its arrival known to everyone in the valley.
A fairy
There's a
ring.
small ring of mushrooms here. Is the fairy ring a natural phenomenon, or something created by the Fae?
Alright, now we've got
You get
this
an
space
uneasy
here.
feeling as you approach this ancient altar.
We place a crest. Well, it's a dredge. Okay, it's not. That's not much of an encounter, but it's an encounter. And with clarity, no mythic bonuses, so no need to pick it up. A feather token. I don't know why I'm picking these up. I think I have all the horses I want. Here's another rare here. It's nice, and we need to get on a horse and right away before we're caught by wolves. And maybe there's a way we can get up the hill. Stairs, if I can navigate them. Hey, there we go. Well, I thought we had it. Guilty. All right. So here is a rare location, but no rare. Dust off that. We are missing what? Nothing. We found all the explorer locations. We are very, 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 very close to leveling up to 3. Let's just go ahead and recall. Sometimes we get more, sometimes we get less, but there we go. There's 53, 39, 53, something or other. All right. Now that we are at least level 2, we're going to go to the Keeper's Grove, or Gatekeeper's Grove, sorry. Once more. Entering the Cerulean Hills. All right, here we go. Cerulean Hills.
Several white marble stones have been piled up here as a makeshift dam.
Isn't that nice?
A dusty caravan blocks the road to the west.
Gildy's still trying to talk to me. Like, I didn't log into Discord. I'm sorry. I didn't log into Discord. The phone's going to ring in a minute. Watch.
The faint sound
All
of
right.
an argument over the price of several objects escapes from the cave. You're fairly certain none of the items being discussed were legally obtained. Carved statues of hideous creatures line this white marble dais.
All right. Back through here and hit the mine real quick. Are we not?
The old
There we
mine
go.
here has long since collapsed. Someone must have dug one too many times.
Yeah, it's trying to get in again.
Water rushes
There
down
we
from
go.
the rocks above, the crash echoing in your ears.
Come on now, guys. All right.
Large holes of
Visit
drag
the
marks
scorpion
are on the
now.
ground in front of this cave.
There we go.
Half-gnawed bones, tufts of fur, and splotches of blood.
Oh my
can be
goodness.
found here.
And there goes the 5:30 tray. See, the cat pushed the door open. Now I have to listen to the train go by.
Legend says that when the temple was ransacked, Arroway cried a single tear, and where it landed, this tree grew.
Yay.
The ancient white marble ruins are all that remains of the once great temple to Arroway, goddess of agriculture. Offerings from
58
desperate
minutes.
farmers are still left, and from the looks of the land, here,
Sometimes rare there.
rewarded.
The road continues east into territory controlled by hostile Gruul tribe orcs.
From the loud, boisterous sounds coming from this cave, you guess there must be dozens of orcs inside.
This caravan has been looted and ripped to pieces. Judging from the debris, this happened quite recently.
And the orchard.
Rotted wood overgrown with several vines now resides where a majestic vineyard once stood. A paper label on the ground reads, Vintage, 978 YK.
That is the Cerulean Hills. And as you see, we are ready to level up to 3. Let's go do that.